What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Future Knight Eric here, back with another sponsored video. Thank you so much to our sponsors, Solarpop Unplug Yourself. And today we will be opening up 2 booster boxes of Brothers of Legend. Now, this is not the first sponsored box of Brothers of Legend I have opened. I did open up one on my channel not too long ago, but it wasn't a full feature video. It was actually me just opening up individual packs to get shorts. I thought to myself, you know, Brothers of Legend is such an interesting set in the fact that it's not a deck building set and it's not a core set, that I can open up packs in that, you know, vertical style of recording and then just upload some shorts. You know, if you pull a nib or forbidden droplets or even, you know, some of the more interesting newer cards, you can create some interesting shorts. And what I ended up doing was pulling a Starlight Rare Dragoon, which is absolutely incredible. If you haven't seen that short, I definitely recommend checking it out on my channel. But yeah, I ended up pulling a Starlight Rare Dragoon, and that pretty much stunned me from the set for quite some time, obviously. And I thought to myself, what a better day than today to open up the rest of the boxes that Solarpop has given me. There is also a Brothers of Legend booster box giveaway attached to this video, and then there will be a second Brothers of Legend booster box giveaway with my box battle against Frisbee Moonsong. Like we said with our last box battle, I want the Brothers of Legends box battle to be in person. So we're just trying to organize that, meet up in person, and open up those boxes for you. Like I said, this set isn't really a deck building set nor a core set. It's kind of a bit of both. It supports pre-existing decks while also bringing in some new spice. But obviously, this is a very old set. This coming out last year, at the end of last year. I think it was December. But still, definitely a set worth opening. Some really good staples. And like I said, I mean, Starlight Dragoon, the value in here, if you do end up pulling those higher rarity cards, is just insane. But yeah, not much else to say. As you can see, we are opening up our Brothers of Legends on this beautiful, probably the most beautiful mat that Konami has ever put out as a product or as a accessory set. The IP Masquerena mat, absolutely stunning. I do have the other accessories, and we will be taking a look at them throughout this video. There will be giveaways for the accessory kits, so, you know, file, deck box, sleeves, and mat. But in a future video, I'm actually currently going through a rebrand at the moment. I'm busy getting a logo sorted and a banner and linking up my different socials just to become a bit more connected with you, the audience. And that announcement video will have a giveaway for those accessories. But today we'll just be reviewing them, you know, as we go. Alright, not much else to say, ladies and gents. We'll just jump straight into our first box. This set, like I said, it has been out for quite some time, so I'm not going to spend too much time on, you know, reading all the cards and whatnot. I'm probably just going to be opening up the packs as quick as possible, just to get this video rolling, just keep it flowing, moving, and we'll just see what happens. Take out some packs there. And yeah, let's just get right into it. Cool, we got obviously the Karibo Brothers, Karibu, Sexual Catapult, Icebound Guard, Shooting Star Dragon. This was a really good reprint. And Altergeist Vigilert. The Altergeist support in this set is absolutely insane. The card that lets you link from hand, giving you a Hextia first turn, is just madness. We've got Astraltopia, Caribbean, ZS, The Deal, and D-Force. So yeah, the Altergeist support in here is probably the most meta impactful. Obviously, Altergeist not being the best deck at the moment, but it's a deck that, you know, as time goes, will always rear its ugly head in the format somewhere. Void Feast, amazing rarity bump. Noble Knight, White Mirror, that is another set of cards in the set that I'm after in particular. Of course, I did pull some from that first box I opened for shorts, but any of the water support is insane. Kragan, number 4 Kragan, is an absolutely bonkers card, and the support in this set actually helps that deck a lot, and it's a very, very fun, interesting deck to play. Kraken Control, or Sharks, I guess. And then we've got Astral Karibo. I actually believe Astral Karibo has a little bit of value, a little bit of fair value there. I am using, if I can open this up, I am using the IP Masquerena sleeves today to sleeve up our high rarity pools. Obviously, everything in this set is high rarity. It's all ultras and higher. However, some of these cards, like I said, do hold a little bit more value. These IP sleeves, absolutely stunning. Obviously, having that alt art on the back. However, there is a critique I have with regards to Konami sleeves, and I'm sure you can see it right there. The picture sleeves, the art sleeves from Konami themselves, don't hold up very well. Just quality wise, they start to peel and they leave like indents and fingerprints and whatnot. So that's not an entirely bad thing. Well, it is a bad thing, but the good thing that comes with that is Dragon Shield, the probably the best sleeves in TCG right now, supplied us with these Japanese size matte clear outer sleeves. So these sleeves are slightly smaller than Magic sleeves, so they almost perfect fit onto these art sleeves. And there you go. Once you've got it in both, you're now protecting the art sleeve as well as double protecting your very expensive cards. So I use this usually for my extra deck, and then for my main deck I'll use normal Dragon Shield with the Dragon Shield inner sleeves, but these are obviously the outer sleeves. But yeah, these sleeves otherwise very, very stunning. Just, you know, their quality isn't the greatest. It's not as good as Dragon Shield, so you just have to give it that extra protection. Moving on. So what are we hoping to pull? Obviously, we are hoping to pull droplets. That card is still $100+. Obviously, I do have my playset, so it is more so to hook up the boys. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind pulling another Dragoon. I don't think it'll happen. That card being, I think, 1 in every 2 cases, or 1 in every 3 cases. I'm not even sure, but it would be awesome to pull. This card is absolutely incredible as well. Peri Ree's map. It pretty much searches any monster with 0 attack. You do pay half your life points, and you are pretty much required to normal summon it. However, it's just a very, very interesting card. It allows for a lot of random synergy in decks that, you know, didn't have it before. Next pack. Dollhouse. Some random, I think it's Madolche stuff, or Frightfur stuff in this as well, which is super interesting. This is also in here, which is absolutely incredible. I guess, reprint of a prize card. Definitely needed in a set. This card is absolutely insane as a rank 7. Absolutely bonkers. Very, very cool card. Very reminiscent of something like Lithogism. I'm probably saying that wrong. The what is it? Not the True Draco, but that archetype, I suppose, where you're ripping extra deck cards from your opponent, not giving them a chance to use it. Also, the reprints of the Monarchs in here, pretty cool. I'm guessing it's more for S-Force than it is actually for Monarchs, but I guess we like it. Also, some Lurelisk support in here, I suppose. Obviously, Lurelisk is a bit dead after the ban list, but getting those support cards is pretty cool. Kaiju Slumber, awesome reprints as well as the Wind Kaiju in here. ZS Utopic Sage. But yeah, like I said, ladies and gents, I am going through a bit of a rebranding. Got a logo on the way, commissioned by a very good friend of mine, Penguin Sword. Yeah, that'll be the newer logo. And then, yeah, hopefully a banner I will have to create myself. Have a few ideas for that. And then I'm going to just get launched up on all different platforms. Instagram will probably be used just to post a card a day, a card that I like a day. Allure of Darkness, very short printed ultra. Also lots of value, very, very cool. So yeah, just start to get up and running on the different socials, because as for the last, I guess, 730 subscribers, I've literally just been on YouTube. I haven't promoted myself anywhere else, and I've been very lucky in that regard, that I've, you know, amassed this many subscribers just from YouTube videos. And of course, it's all thanks to you, the audience, And yeah, I just really appreciate it. Awesome upgrade. Dextron, rank up, Hidden Faces, Kuribe, Dragonoid. He's on the side of the box, by the way. Pretty cool. Very cute. And then on this side, it's the one of the utopic cards. That is our entire right side. Nothing too crazy there. We haven't seen a Kraken yet, or Kraken spawn, which is quite interesting. We've got Soulbinding Gate, Kuriba, Ice Barrier, Kuriba, and then Utopic Sage. But yeah, this is a very interesting set. Like I said, supporting your existing decks, but also, you know, bringing new ideas. Starving Venomy Dragon. This is a card, I believe, for Dom. He needs it for his Pendulum strategies. Again, Pendulum is something I could never get into. But yeah. And there we have it, the Wind Kaiju. Awesome, awesome reprint. This card, I believe, is like 70 cents now. Not as useful as it once was against like the lower list deck. You know, them setting up the barrier statue with multiple other negates was a lot worse than something like Flounder setting up the barrier statue. But this is definitely needed against those Flounder decks. Noble Knights, Allure of Darkness, that is our second one. And then we've got Evil Hero Malicious Bane. I do believe this card still holds some value, which is very, very cool. I do believe the Adjusted Gold is also in this set, which is very, very awesome. This needed a reprint for sure. It has been quite some time. Alrighty, no nibs yet, no droplets yet, no dragoons yet. Appliance Adios number 99 Utopia Dragon R. Oh, excuse that noise. It sounds like a helicopter flying over. Okay, helicopter flying, he flew over. Kariba. And then Ultimate Leo Utopia Ray. Got a couple of packs left, and then we'll probably have a look at another accessory from the IP collection. And probably speak about how to enter the giveaway for the Brothers of Legends booster box that I'm giving away today. Red Ice Fusion, Ice Knight, Altergeist, Memory Gantz. This is a very, very cool boss monster for Altergeist. I think it's a 1 or 2 of, especially if you're playing Extravagance. I haven't played Altergeist in a very long time. I topped with it at that regional-esque event in Bloemfontein, I believe it was 2 years ago. And then pretty much after that, I sold the deck just because of how cancerous it was. There we go, finally, our first Stealth Kraken spawn. Obviously, I do have my copies of this, but I just wanted to show it off. This little archetype is super, super cool. I mean, these spawn from the main Kraken, and then these ones grow up into the big Kraken. Very, very interesting deck. But yeah, Altergeist is very cancerous. I played at my locals. I won a couple, and it's just not fun to play against. So I didn't end up hanging on for too long. And then there we go. There we've got the Stealth Kraken. So this is the Kraken spawn all grown up. And then they obviously cycle into each other. This one makes everything water. And then I believe it is a quick effect. You can destroy one water monster your opponent controls. So basically it's a Trident that then floats into spawns. And the spawns float into the Krakens, which is very, very cool. Moving on. Insecta, Zexal, Penguin Sword, and then Infernoid Terrier, also awesome reprint, very stunning rarity bump. I don't believe it was a secret before. I think it was an Ultra and an Ulti. Might be mistaken there, but yeah. Also very strange to put the Infernoids in this set. Grandpa Demeto. This is, I believe, the guy who created Pinocchio. It's a very interesting card. Again, it's part of like a very random archetype, but very interesting looking card, to say the least. We are down to our last 2 packs here, ladies and gents. ZS Silent Sea Nettle. This is another part of that water strategy. And then we are going to open up this last pack and pull a droplets real quick. We've got our second Kaiju, I believe, Starlight Road. This card has so many reprints, it's actually disgusting. AI Show, Void Feast, and Senchar Mina. Alrighty, that was box number 1. So to enter the giveaway, I want to hear from you. Which of the Karibo brothers is your favorite? Whether it's looking, whether it's by effect. And by Karibo brothers, I mean pretty much any Karibo in the entire game. So literally just any Karibo. You've even got like a Link Karibo, you've got Lingaribo, you've got Relink Rebo, I believe it's called, the Relinquished-esque Karibo. There's just so many. Just your favorite Karibo, and if it's the OG, good on you. But I'd like some originality. Have a look. Go into your master rule, type in Karibo, and see what pops up. I'm sure there's a couple there that you've never seen before that you might really like. Karibo, Void Feast, Appliance, Altgeist. But yeah, so let me know down in the comments below, and then all those comments that meet that criteria will be entered in the giveaway. When the giveaway ends, I'm not sure. The giveaways for my other sponsored openings, once again, shout out Solarpop, are still up and running. I was going to end them, I believe it was last week, Friday, but I didn't. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep them running until I do my channel update, and then I'm going to announce the winners for all 3 giveaways, so being Battles of Chaos, what was the other one? I can't even remember. Battles of Chaos, the Grand Creators, and now Brothers of Legend. I'm going to announce the winners for all 3 of the giveaways on that video. And there we have it, our first Nibiru. Very cool. It was about time. So I was getting a bit worried there. This is my 4th copy, so this is a copy I'll probably end up trading, which is very cool. But yeah, so I'll announce all the winners on my video update, which could be coming soon. All depends on when my logo gets completed by the artist I commissioned. And then there we have it. This is Pukari. We only pulled 1 out of 3 boxes so far. So I'm going to give this one a bit of a sleeve. This is the one that allows you to link from hand, and then I believe when it hits the grave, you can add back an Altergeist card, which is just absolutely cracked. But yeah, so winners will be announced on that video. And that video should be coming within the next week or 2. It's a pretty big video, pretty big project for me, rebranding, especially since I've had this brand, I guess, since the very beginning. I mean, this isn't really a brand, it's just a photo. My logo is just a photo of me. My background is just some generic starry night. But yeah, it's very exciting stuff for me, and I was glad that I was finally able. Hey, performable Karibo Bleh. This is my favorite Karibo, by the way. I love Christmas, and this is the most Christmassy Karibo. Also, look, his eyes, he's so damn cute. Yeah, I finally actually got some money from being able to sell that Dragoon, so I can finally actually brand myself and get a lot of other things done IRL that I wouldn't have been able to unless I pulled that card. So very happy about that. We are going through these packs quite nicely. Red Eyes Fusion. All the Red Eyes Fusions we've seen, we should definitely pull another Dragoon, surely. Beatrice, Lady of the Eternal. This is a awesome rarity, I guess, bump slash equalizer slash downgrade. I still don't know if I'm going to be playing this one over the Gold Secret. Gold Secret is stunning, but being able to see art just a little bit better is very cool. Summon Storm, Decaton, and then Lurlisk Bird Strike. Like I said, Lurlisk absolutely dead after their last ban list. You're basically playing Tri-Brigade with a Lurlisk engine if you're lucky. Hyper rank up, Hidden Fangs, Kiribah, Horse, and Infernoid. You'll start to see we're seeing a lot of the same cards now. Downed Magician, I believe that's our first Downed Magician, which is absolutely insane. This card needed a reprint for sure. Caribou, Cypher Biplane, I believe that card holds a little bit of value as well. Used in Cypher decks, I guess. Which I believe the Cypher decks are linked to Galaxy cards. Could be mistaken there. Toy Parade. This set is basically just a ton of shiny bulk. It's ridiculous. Curry B, Utopia, Cypher, Magician's Souls. Oh wow, I actually forgot that this card even existed. That is very cool. Alright, so I think this might also be one of the highest value cards in the set. That is absolutely stunning. I actually needed a couple of these just for some random strategies, but that is very, very cool. I wish they reprinted expensive cards as, you know, like not as short print, and that you could get like a couple of those in a box, because Dark Magician is just unaffordable. Like, unless you've been playing or collecting Dark Magician cards from the very beginning, you're not going to be able to play Dark Magician. It's impossible. It's disgustingly expensive. I mean, Dragoon only has 2 printings, a Starlight Rare and an Ultra Rare. And the Ultra Rare, I believe, is like $100. So it's just ridiculous. Like, I don't know why. You know, they're so adamant on not short printing cards in core sets, but then they short print the hell out of cards in these like side sets. It doesn't make any sense to me. My other thing is, like, when they short print cards in deck building sets, like, okay, how am I supposed to build a deck if you're short printing the Searcher or the Rota or the Foolish Burial or whatever it is? Awesome reprint here, Phantom Knights, obviously being the second best deck of the format. The first best deck is obviously Sword Soul, without a doubt in my mind. Swish, and a bish. Astral, Littlest Bird Strike. Got a ton of those. Okay, the packs are overflowing, gentlemen and ladies. Very, very cute set as well. Karibo being a very, very cute card, always has been. Fossil Dig, we've got a couple of those. Kaiju Slumber, Zektor, and Speedroid Scratch. We're at the lottery, scratching it up. That one opened like butter. Like butter. Edia, Penguin, and Rebirth Judgment. This card, ranked in Yu-Gi-Oh! Rada, will be very, very hype about this card. He's been wanting this card to be printed, I think, for the last 10 years. I think it popped up in Duel Monsters, and it hasn't had a printing until now. And it's a pretty interesting card as well, being a continuous card. But yeah, awesome to see cards from the anime, you know, still not having been printed, getting printings. Starving Venomy Dragon, that goes to the side for Dom. I believe that's his third copy as well. Not for us, but I know he's got one. Kreborn, Dollhouse, Horse, and Dragonoid, Speak of the Devil. And we are down to our last 3 packs. Let's see what we can get out of these. No droplets yet, and only 1 Nibiru. Very interesting. It's crazy that I actually pulled a Nibiru in the same box as I pulled the Dragoon. That was absolutely mad. Yeah, let's see what these last 2 packs hold. Bit of a chilled video, bit of a quicker video in this one. Didn't read anything too much, but just wanted to really get through it and show you guys the set. Show you some of the accessories, which I just realized I forgot to show. I'm going to show some at the end after this pack, and that should be good. Hey, Relinquished Anima! I actually needed 1 more. Forgot this card was in the set. Again, just some random cards in the set, just short print cards that are still short printed. I mean, 1 out of 2 boxes, 3 boxes actually. I didn't even open 1 out of my Dragoon box. That is absolutely ridiculous. To finish off, we've obviously got our beautiful deck box. These are actually, I'm quite impressed, are getting higher quality as time goes. They're a lot stronger and more reinforced, as you can see on the inside there. I'm not sure if you can. And of course, the deck divider being the other art and the back being the original art, but we all know the alt art is infinitely better. But yeah, these are getting a lot higher quality. Obviously it is quite small if you want to do the whole double sleeving meme, but if you don't, if you just like the standard 40 or I believe it's 70 card main deck, all in just the normal Japanese size sleeves, you can definitely fit a deck in here. Very beautiful. And then finally we've got, don't think it's going to fit fully in frame, but we have got the file. These files, also a bit of critique, they do separate here at the spine quite often, but I don't really use these as like trade or travel files. The Egyptian Guard one as well as this one and the Dark Magician Girl one, I use for deck building files. So I'll put, like, for instance, penguins. Say I wanted to build penguins, I'll put all the penguin cards in here, and I will sleeve them in penny sleeves first, just because these are very, very tight pockets so that the cards don't fall out. And sometimes, you know, trying to get your finger in to get the card out, you can damage the card. But otherwise, these are quite beautiful, hold quite a bunch of you know, cards, and they're really, really good for at-home protection or organization of your cards. To round off, I don't think this is everything that had value, but it's the stuff that I recognize. We had Anima, Souls, Pukuri, Nib, Karibo, and we have Bane. So those are, I would say, our standout pools. Again, if you want to know how to enter the giveaway, you're going to have to watch the whole video. And yeah, not much else to say, ladies and gentlemen. This will probably be my last video for quite some time, unless I decide to put up some deck profiles. I've got a couple of deck profiles I want to do, which are my decks, but just some stuff I've been cooking up in the lab, and I might post 1 or 2 of those up before the channel updates. But yeah, until the next time, this is Future Knight signing out.